Okay, this isn't really much of any celebrity gossip, but Dancing with the Stars premiered last night. We had Anna Delvey. That's probably the most controversial contestant that premiered last night on the show. It was a little weird. I watched a full 2 hours. She was very last, which I think in the world of like voting to keep people in till the next week, she kind of got screwed. I don't know. I did make one vote, and it was for her.
Well, if I'm the producer, though, I'm putting her last because curiosity-wise, viewers want to wait for her because she has an ankle bracelet. And how often is that done? You know?
Well, while she was rehearsing, it did get in the way a little bit. Like it was clunking around, and she was like, "Oh, my bracelet." She's an interesting character.
Yeah.
So, and Carrie Ann Inaba, she made sure the entire audience knew, like she said, oh gosh, let's just remember that she's here to dance, and dance is about love and joy, and we just need to, focus on the dancing. Like don't focus on that controversy, which I guess was a nice thing to do.
Don't focus on her jail time.
No. I just think they should put another bracelet on the other ankle, so that she can, even it out. Because, when you're spinning and stuff,
weight
if you have more
distribution?
weight.
I don't think
I was spinning. Dawn's worried about the weight distribution of the convicted. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that
the cha-cha. Yeah.
That voice you hear if you just listen to this podcast is Jason Matheson. He is filling in for Bradley this week. Welcome.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Yes, people have loved you on the show so far. Our YouTube comments have been great. We've got a lot of views. So
YouTube love you.
Yes. All right, let's get into some blind items.
Not just filling in. He's been crushing it. Let's see if that continues today.
We'll try.
As we roll into some blind items. We'll start it off with this one. It's ironic that this barely there model who sometimes acts is calling out somebody for using the permanent A-list singer, considering that is the only reason we know this person's name.
Oh.
So we've got it's ironic that a barely there model who sometimes acts is calling out somebody else for using the permanent A-list singer's name in comments or something, considering that is the only reason we know the former's name. So there you go.
Okay. Is this a Taylor Swift thing?
It is not.
No. Okay.
The permanent A-list singer is not Taylor Swift. But we've got a barely there model who sometimes acts, calling out someone for using that permanent A-list singer for some clout.
Lauren Hutton.
Is it Cara Delevingne?
Very good guess from a model that sometimes acts, but no.
Kaya Gerber?
Nope.
Naomi Campbell?
Is the permanent A-list singer Selena Gomez?
Nope.
Okay.
Is the permanent A-list singer, Chuck, older? Or is she older?
No.
Ugh, okay.
I mean, I don't know what your definition of...
no,
she's not.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Like, let me be more specific,
with
my I'm still learning the rules 18 days into this. Is she of the Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, Christina Aguilera generation?
Well, you could have just stopped with that first one.
Oh, Britney.
Britney Spears?
It is Britney Spears.
Okay, so that is the... So a model is criticizing another model.
Well, so let me read it again. It's ironic that this barely there model who sometimes acts is calling out someone for using Britney Spears, considering that is the only reason we know this person's name. And you're getting hung up on the fact that the model has to be a female.
Oh, it's a male. So somebody that Britney... Man. Oh, is it... Oh, Kevin... What's her loser husband's name?
Kevin Federline? Or Sam Asghari?
There you go.
Oh.
It's ironic that Sam Asghari is calling out people for using Britney Spears when that's the only reason we know Sam Asghari's name.
Oh,
I didn't
He's
even
been
know
using
him.
her for years.
Oh.
Well, potentially.
What's he doing now?
He is doing The Traitors.
Oh, that's right. God, I love that show. I thought he was opening
that's the
boat
next
shows
season.
or something.
He's opening what? Boat shows?
Boat shows or
That'll be
something.
next.
Yeah.
Auto shows.
Now
Traveling
appearing
the
in the Schomburg Boat Show. Yeah.
Yeah. So he at least has that gig.
Yeah.
So do we have to think of the other model?
No, he's just basically there's a story that he's calling out somebody. I think it was some sort of an influencer that was using Britney Spears for clout or something, or using some story, and he's like, I don't think that's really right to be using that person that way. And everyone's like, wait a minute, you've been using her for years.
Yeah, we don't know
down.
who you are without Britney.
Yeah, please.
So there you go. You got that first one. Let's roll on and do another one here. A little blinded by the item today. Look for this foreign-born A-list actor to do whatever it takes to buy the rights to the sequel from the director/actor. It's his wife's biggest win ever, but just imagine how she'll destroy the project if it's left in her sole control.
Oh, this is, I think, pretty easy. Is this the foreign-born actor is Ryan Reynolds? Blake Lively is the actress, and Justin Baldoni is the guy who owns the rights to the next books.
Dang.
Wow, that was, you went through that like a teenager cutting a front lawn. Look at that. You just went right through that.
She's a
Smell
pro.
the grass.
She's a
You
pro.
are a pro, yeah.
And she nailed this one. Ryan Reynolds sounds like might be doing whatever it takes to buy the rights to the sequel of It Ends With Us from Justin Baldoni. His wife, of course, Blake Lively. This was her biggest win ever from a box office success rate. And so it sounds like he might do what he can to get the rights to that sequel and then leave it in her sole control. The blind item, a little sus on what that would actually mean for the project.
Yeah, that is strange. I mean, he wouldn't want to give it up either because it's made so much money, Be
a big check.
I'm of the camp where I think all of Blake Lively's snittiness is finally catching up to her, because I have talked to other people that used to do junkets, and they back up all the stories that she was just a pill. Like a big Tylenol pill.
Yeah.
Not friendly at all.
Yeah.
So,
And it's not going to relieve your headache. It's going to make it worse.
thank you. Use ibuprofen instead.
Yeah. 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 I, all the interviews I've seen, she just it's just an air of like, I'm above you.
Yep.
And that's the best way I can put it.
Yep. That's what I've heard too.
Yeah. So.
From more than two people that have done entertainment journalism for years. That, as my mama used to say, she thinks her poop doesn't stink.
That's right, Mama.
But Mama used another colorful word for poop. Yeah. Insert your own word there.
Yes. All right.
You crushed that one. Got it quickly. Let's keep rolling on blind items today. We're going to move to this one. Might be just as easy. We'll see. As some of those closest to her continue to attempt to swindle her out of her own money, this former host needs her flowers. Back in the day, the disgraced musician influenced her firing because she was the only one brave enough to call him out, and so many others were not.
Oh.
A disgraced musician.
Okay.
Got a former host fired, and now the blind item saying she deserves her flowers because we're all witnessing and learning all the things she was saying years ago.
We're true.
Okay. Is the host that got swept away caught up in the Me Too movement?
No.
It was one of the Merv pervs like Matt Lauer, Charlie Rose.
As some of those closest to her continue to attempt to swindle her out of her own money, this former host needs her flowers. Back in the day, the disgraced musician influenced her firing because she was brave enough to call him out when so many others were not.
Call him out.
So we got a her as the former host. And
Wendy Williams?
And who was she calling out years ago?
P. Diddy.
A disgraced musician?
Yes. She did.
Yeah. She did.
You're right. She used to, and people were like, oh my God, they were shocked that she was saying the things she said. I remember that.
And the blind items apparently saying that it was maybe Diddy's influence that helped her lose her job at one point in her career, whether that was the radio side TV. I don't know what it was.
Radio side.
Yeah. She used to be a big time radio DJ.
So, yeah.
Wow.
And,
okay.
Yeah. And she's not the only one. Aubrey O'Day. What's her name?
Aubrey O'Day.
That's her. Ding.
Yeah.
Where's that bell?
I got you.
Thank you.
There you go.
She was People Magazine just talked to her, and she's like, "Yep, everything I was saying about Diddy,
it's true.
Is true."
Boy, that is some harrowing stuff when you read some of the new reports that are coming out from Dawn Oh my gosh. She was a part of making the band.
Yeah, I can't think of her name.
A new accuser. Yep. And just what she saw. And I just read the report from, Little Rod, who also accused him of sexual assault. I mean, it's just, I'm so glad that he's in jail right now without bond. This guy need to be, allegedly, all of his crimes be put away. I don't even know why I need to say that, but this is finally, it's happened. So,
yep.
Whew.
Don Richard.
There it is.
Okay.
There it is.
Yeah.
And let's not leave this disgusting topic too quickly because we've got another blind item following it up. This Oscar-winning former A-list actor can continue to deny, but he knows he's on the Fed's shortlist around the recent arrest.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
This is Cuba Gooding Jr. Because he did some groping.
And grouping and groping.
Grouping and groping.
He was probably
men and women.
Yeah. He was probably part of those freak out parties that they're talking about with the 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely was.
You just mentioned the name Little Rod, and of course that was part of the lawsuit that he being Cuba Gooding Jr. settled not too long ago as he was accused, and he also had accusations back to a decade ago from rape allegations and some other things as well. So again, disgusting, but the next blind is Cuba Gooding Jr. continuing to deny his involvement, but the feds, he knows he's on the feds shortlist surrounding the arrests.
I don't think it's any coincidence that his son, who I follow on Instagram, rising young actor Mason Gooding, he's been in Scream and a couple projects. Never references his father. Just saying.
Oh, yeah.
Just saying.
Probably would not either.
Okay,
well.
There we go.
There we go. You guys are crushing it today. Going to keep rolling on with the blind items to this one. We'll step away to a far less nasty topic. And how about we'll move over here? This halfway to an EGOT actress didn't want to be so obvious in her quest for that prestigious club, which is why she's heading to London rather than Broadway. Her goal is to be the youngest ever, and she still has a handful of years to achieve it.
Oh.
This halfway to an EGOT actress didn't want to be so obvious in her quest for the prestigious club, which is why she's heading to London rather than Broadway. Her goal is to be the youngest ever, and she still has a handful of years to achieve it.
Halfway to EGOT.
Halfway to EGOT.
So is she an Oscar winner?
She is.
Okay.
Kate Winslet? She's young? Did you say she's young?
Her goal, according to the blind item, is to become the youngest ever EGOT winner.
Okay.
And she still has a handful of years to achieve it, according to this blind item.
Ooh.
And she is also halfway there and an Oscar winner.
Okay.
Young actresses. Who is young who's successful right now?
Jenna Ortega? No, she hasn't won an Oscar. Emma Stone?
Very good guess. But
So do they?
Well,
we're going to have to figure out how halfway she is. So she has an O.
She's got the O.
Does she have an Emmy? Okay, an Emmy and an Oscar. So she needs a Tony
and a Grammy.
Okay.
And according to the blind item, she didn't want to be so obvious in her quest for that club, which is why she's heading to London rather than Broadway. So apparently she's going to the West End, and maybe has, if you've heard any announcements about a Oscar/Emmy winner heading that way, let's do some stage work.
Anya Taylor-Joy?
Nope.
Okay.
Jennifer Lawrence?
Nope. Very good guess.
That was a good guess. That was a pretty good guess. If I could just compliment myself.
Yes. Okay. But she is a singer.
No.
Huh? Okay. She needs
Lady Gaga?
Read an audiobook.
Lady
then,
Gaga?
Yeah. If this blind item is true, she's going to be reading every audiobook from now until her birthday to make sure she's the youngest.
Okay. Until her is she under 18?
Oh, no.
Okay.
She just wants to be the youngest, so we have to determine do you guys know who the youngest EGOT winner is?
No.
No, it would be Jennifer Hudson. Isn't Hudson?
Hudson? Yeah, the youngest female, I think, Jennifer Hudson. She got it when she was 40.
Yeah.
The guy who did the music, I just looked him up before we started this blind item. He did the music for a bunch of the Disney stuff and Frozen. He is actually the youngest overall at 39.
Okay.
So this individual is in that few years to 39 range.
But she won. Okay, let me ask this. Oh, okay.
By the way, Robert Lopez is the name of the guy. I apologize. Okay. He's the youngest he got winner ever. Go ahead.
Did she win an Oscar for Best Actress?
She won an Oscar for Best Actress, yes.
Within the last 10 years?
Yes.
Jessica Chastain? Okay. Because she's real thirsty for an EGOT.
But I like her, though.
I do, too. I think
the blind items say she's very open about her thirst for an EGOT. This person apparently is trying to be more subtle about it.
Anne Hathaway?
Nope.
Oh, Best talk about actress. Thirsty girl. She's in a desert.
But she's so talented. Yeah. Oh, God, this is hard.
She got, okay, but she...
Best actress winner in the last 10 years, almost exactly 10 years ago.
Catherine Zeta-Jones? Oh, she's probably over 40.
It's 2015.
Liza Minnelli. Just joking.
Natalie Portman? Okay.
She was also runner-up.
Emma Stone. Oh, come on.
She was also in the mix.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why am I arguing with Mike, who's literally looking at the answer? Oh, you did? Oh, I'm sorry.
That early. That was
what
a good
about
guess.
Kristen Stewart?
Oh, God. She couldn't win an Oscar if it was handed to her.
Oh, my God.
This person was very much...
Brie Larson.
Yes.
Yes.
Nicely done.
Good. All
Brie
right.
Larson, the correct
Brie
answer.
Larson.
You guys got there halfway to an EGOT. Brie Larson, she of course has the Emmy, has the Oscar already, won it for The Room back in 2015.
Okay.
She didn't want to be so obvious about her in her quest to get in that prestigious club, which is why she's heading to London rather than Broadway. Her goal is to be the youngest ever, and she still has a handful of years to achieve it. Again, 39 is the youngest. She's currently 34, and we just got word she is going to London to be in a play, I believe, Electra, I believe it's called.
Okay.
So there you go.
Wow.
I don't know how you and Bradley don't need a nap after this. After this bit. This is exhausting.
Okay, but you also did a morning show this morning. You probably got up at like 3:30 or 4 a.m.
Close. Criminy niddles. Because I'm so competitive that... Okay, go ahead.
All right, nicely done. Let's see if you can get this next one here as we keep rolling on through the blind items today. We'll go with this one. Despite her yearly influx of cash, this permanent A-list singer is terrible with money. It's getting so bad, those around her think she should sell her catalog and then hopefully find a financial advisor who she'll actually listen to. So we've got a permanent A-list singer who's terrible with money. Despite a yearly influx of cash, it's getting so bad she might have to sell her catalog and hopefully find a financial advisor she'll listen to. Yep.
A yearly influx. Does she have a Vegas residency?
No, not currently. I don't believe.
Celine Dion.
But she has. No.
Britney?
Nope.
Cher. I threw in a Cher invitation.
Cher's.
Shania Twain.
Lady Gaga.
I need to correct something. She does currently have a Vegas residency, and yes, it is Mariah Carey.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, she kicked off, or I think it's already wrapped up potentially. But
it is. Yeah,
okay. But according to the blind item and that yearly influx of cash, of course, I think referring to "All I Want for Christmas Is You" money. That she gets every single Christmas time. But despite that, Mariah Carey is terrible with money. It's getting so bad that she is being told by people around her she should sell her catalog and then find a financial advisor she'll actually listen to.
Well, she needs to stop closing down Disney World. I mean, that's what...
Oh, my God.
It's been a long time, baby, and it has been a rough road.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mariah.
She's having a moment.
Yeah, she's having a moment, a fragrant moment.
The fragrant moment. Mm-hmm. Oh, my gosh. Well, good luck to her.
Good luck to her.
Mariah.
I love you, Mimi. Oh. Did you see that she wore heels to climb the Great Wall of China?
No.
Girl, it's my favorite thing this week. She won. She wore heels to climb the Great Wall of China.
Oh, my God.
I don't care how much money she spends. I couldn't love her more. That is just so delicious to me.
Oh my God.
I hope that's not an upcoming blind item. I apologize.
No, it's all good.
Okay.
Love it. Let's do another one here as we roll through them. Today, you guys are just like flying right through all of these. Let's see if we can get to this one here. It was no accident that the massive YouTube influencer and the scripted fighting influencer announced their new project to keep kids healthier when they did. The former knew the lawsuit news was about to drop, and the latter is always looking for good PR.
It's the Mr. Beef or Mr. Pork or what the hell's his name? Mr. Beast. Oh, yeah, there he is. Okay.
Mr. Beast and what? I lost on this one.
It's no accident that Mr. Beast and this scripted fighting influencer announced their new product to keep kids healthier when they did. The former knew the lawsuit news was about to drop, and the latter is always looking for good PR.
Oh, so this is a Paul, isn't it?
It's a Paul.
Yeah, it's
not Jake.
Logan Paul.
The scripted fighting one, yes, that's Jake. Or that's Logan. Jake fights for real. Logan fights for WWE. But according to the blind item here, it's no accident that the two of them, Mr. Beast and Logan Paul, announced their new product. Did you guys hear what that was?
What is it, like gummies for kids?
No, it's called, I think, Lunchabee or Lunch. It's basically a new Lunchable. It's a Lunchable knockoff. And it has Prime drink in it, which is healthier than what they currently have, according to Logan Paul.
It's for children?
It's for children. And it also has the Mr. Beast bars in it, rather than the candy bars that are in a normal Lunchable. And then they have almost the exact same types of foods as the Lunchables, except they're apparently healthier ingredients.
And they're going to be so expensive.
$4.
Oh.
They wanted to keep them reasonably priced.
Okay.
Again, this was a
Have you
PR
had one?
move. What's that?
Maybe we'll have that for our segment on Friday.
You should.
Food Porn Friday.
I haven't had one. I did just watch the promo video that they put out.
Okay.
So I'm just echoing what they've said.
I can't stand all of those people in that blind item. So yeah. I don't believe they're doing it for the greater good. They're doing it for the glory and for money. The Pauls, I think, should be put on an Elon Musk rocket and shipped to Saturn.
There's so many open islands out there. I've always said, like, there needs to be, like, Douchebag Island. Also, then, like, just people that are doing really bad things.
Yeah.
Just a whole bunch
I like that island idea.
They can't get off.
No, they can't.
It's surrounded by sharks.
Yeah.
And
they have to forge their way. Sorry.
Yeah.
And further context on the Mr. Beast side, we did just see a massive lawsuit from those who participated in his Amazon game show where the conditions were terrible. Even people that worked for him said he was, there were some sexist claims, some sexual assault claims. It was a long list, a massive lawsuit.
Oh, I'm going to have to look into that, even though it doesn't sound like I want to.
You'll stop caring after like 3 lines.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Let's see if we can get through one more here with the time remaining. Again, you guys are dominating today. Let's see how this one goes. It sounds like we may never get the next season of the spin-off series. The 3 named A-list actress is being even more difficult than in the past, and filming has been a total pain. So we may never get the next season of the spin-off series. The 3 named A-list actress is being even more difficult than in the past, and filming has been an absolute pain.
Spin-off. Is this on a streamer?
It's a spin-off. We've heard a lot about spin-offs.
House of the Dragon?
3 named actress?
3 named A-list actress is being more difficult than in the past.
Oh. Mary Stuart Masterson.
We're gonna go. Yeah. Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yep.
Oh,
see, finish. Okay, fill the. Okay, so I guess.
Filling in the blind item. It sounds like we may never get the next season of course, the spinoff of Sex and the City. And just like that, as the result of the fact that Sarah Jessica Parker is being even more difficult than in the past, and filming has been an absolute pain.
I don't believe that for a minute.
This is like the opinion of which Mike did not write this. He finds them in the deep, dark corners of the internet. Whoever wants to spread this around that she is difficult.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't believe this. There is, Dawn, I couldn't agree with you more. There's such an agenda against her. And I like both Kim Cattrall and Sarah Jessica, but there's enough people that said that she's not this beast that people think that she is on the set. And you know what? Even if I don't even like the word difficult. You know what she is? If she's a
woman that has an opinion.
Thank you.
A woman that is taking charge and control of a property that she is most synonymous with.
Yeah. And if a guy behaved the way that she would, he would be celebrated.
Yeah.
So stop it. Stop with the stories about her. I just think it's foolish.
Yeah, it is.
I love
Stop
her.
it, Blinds.
Yep.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, it was.
You did a great job, Jason. Yay! Yay! And people have been really nice to you in the comments as well. So if you like Jason, leave it in the comments there. And like and subscribe to Blinded by the Item on YouTube, wherever you get your podcast, please. We would love it. And also tell all your friends about
Blinded by the Item.
Item.
Blinded by the Item.